93 X-ray, caution wake turbulence for departed Gulfstream, runway 16 right, clear to land.
16 right, clear to land, 93 X-ray.
Cirrus 1 Lima Sierra, can you expedite your departure?
Absolutely.
Cirrus 1 Lima Sierra, caution wake turbulence for departed Gulfstream, runway 16 right, full length, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 311 Lima Sierra, we're rolling.
Thank you, sir.
Alright, no brakes. You can feel the difference, right?
Of?
Of the brakes and no brakes?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So at this point, we don't need any brakes at all.
Okay.
Just rudder pedal.
Just roll it,
Yeah.
huh? Okay.
And at the end here, you might need a little...
Yeah, we have plenty of runway.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, you're good?
Yeah, I'm good. Let's do it.
Alright. You're good with the wake turbulence?
Yeah.
Okay.
Past 3,500 inbound, full stop.
Chairgate 4015, NS Tower under downwind midfield, make right traffic, runway 16 right, squawk 0255.
Nice and smooth on that rudder.
0255
Nice
and
and
right traffic,
smooth.
16 right.
Archer 015,
Little
you said you had
smoother.
information, Charlie.
Hey, friend, we've got Charlie,
There you go.
Thank you.
There you go. Now put that nose down. Good, because we don't need to go fast.
Okay.
We just know to go through, and then line yourself back up.
Yeah.
with the
Archer 0
runway.
Tango Mike, contact SoCal 34.
Okay, 85 laps up?
Not yet. So
Okay.
Well, at 85, yeah, but we were at 81 at that point.
Okay.
So yeah, lower the nose a little more. There you go. Flaps up. Keep the nose pitched down.
Okay.
Good.
And we are aligned with the runway.
Yeah, no, we're already at 370, so just maintain this pitch attitude, and we'll just climb out nice and slow. It's already at 300 feet a minute.
Okay. So it's good.
Yeah, so see where it says, right now it's 7.5 degrees pitch attitude.
I'm sorry?
7.5, right now it's 10, so lower the nose.
Okay.
Go to 5 degrees.
Okay.
Let's see what that
No
is.
matter what the airspeed is.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
Trigger 93 X-ray, thanks for your help out there, ready to call for hotel.
And you want
contact ground
to turn
point
back a
today.
little bit because you're drifting to the
Yeah.
left.
Cirrus 1 Lima Sierra, contact SoCal 134.2.
Go into SoCal 134.2, 311 Lima Sierra. No, actually I don't
just
need
call
that.
it.
Just
Bravo
Bravo, SoCal approach,
There you
serving
go.
altimeters 2988.
All right, let's go ahead and make our right turn.
Okay.
Keep that nose low. See how it's at
Number
374 now?
810,
Yeah.
Mike, climb and maintain 137.
So no more than 5 degrees pitch attitude.
Okay.
Okay.
SoCal 311 Lima Sierra is with you, 1500.
Number 311 Lima Sierra, SoCal departure, ident, for bank altimeters 2988.
Ident 2988, 311 Lima Sierra.
Number 1 Lima Sierra, radar contact 2 miles south of Van Nuys, same intentions.
Did you say intentions?
Yeah, just tell them we're climbing to 4.5 and we're going to be direct Fillmore in a minute.
Climbing to 4.5 and then direct to Fillmore, 311 Lima Sierra, then as filed.
SoCal Bird 760 Bravo, we got Charlie Van Nuys.
There you go. See, it's already lowered a couple
Austrian
degrees.
Tango
Yeah.
Mike, contact
Just by
approach
keeping this
128.75.
climb slow,
Yeah.
and we've reduced that pitch, so yeah,
Okay.
Number 0
5 degrees pitch is fine.
10 o'clock now on
Okay.
a mile, 3,500.
Traffic in sight, 0 Echo.
Descend 9er Mike Bravo, overtaking traffic.
I'm at full ridge. Do you want me to lean it a little bit, or?
No, it's actually fine. Yeah, it's this airplane has less fuel flow than the other two.
Okay.
Here's
Yeah.
1 Lima Sierra, what's your destination?
Yes, sir. Final destination is Santa Barbara.
All right, good. So yeah, just keep following the 101.
And then around like the Warner Center, I'll fly direct to Fillmore.
A little bit further than that. Yeah.
Okay.
Number 739er Mike Bravo, contact Van Nuys Tower 119.3.
Contacting
Some light chops.
Yeah, a little bit.
9.3, 9 Mike Bravo.
It's not bad. It's a nice day, though.
Contact Van Nuys
It's good.
Tower 119.3.
370, so it's dropping. That's good, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Number 354 Mike Alpha, contact.
Yeah, see how you don't need much pitch attitude.
Yeah.
And it's climbing at 400 feet a minute. It's very happy.
Yeah.
That's a little slow on the climb,
Yeah.
but we're in no hurry.
Yeah. So instead of using GPS, you said we're gonna do radios, which I love. I mean, VOR to VOR, right?
Yeah.
So I'll dial in like the frequency for Fillmore.
Yep. Now,
Okay.
if you'd like, you can go ahead and throw the autopilot on. So here's what I'd do it. I'd push the heading knob to center the heading bug. Good. Then hit autopilot, and then hit heading. And now hit IAS, which is indicated airspeed.
Okay. And what airspeed is it gonna hold?
Go ahead and try hit it, and we'll see. See how it says 120? And that's it. So now you can just let go.
So let's say I want to dial in a higher number for
So then you
IAS.
use the dial. So you want to go up, then the speed will lower. So now it's at 360. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go dial in 110.
So how do you do this knob?
Yeah. See how it goes
November
down?
5510 Golf.
Now,
South
perfect.
Departure,
Now it climbs.
Yeah, so it's going to raise the nose to get it to 110. And then when it gets to 110, it might lower the nose a little bit
Okay.
to maintain that speed.
And it's gonna do that until 4,500, then it goes to altitude mode, or it doesn't?
Yeah,
November
so
5857 Mike.
ALTS in white stands for altitude select.
Okay.
And when it gets to 4,500, this will flash to green, and it'll say alt. So then altitude is active.
Got it.
So right now, anything on this, we call it the scoreboard, anything in green is active. Heading is active, autopilot is active, indicated airspeed is active,
Okay.
and then alt select is armed. Anything in white is armed.
Okay.
And now what we can do is we can find out what our VOR frequencies are.
Yes.
So just real quick, I want to show you this.
112.5.
You can see that
Go
we're
ahead.
at about 3,200 feet. If we're going to stay down and do low maneuvers over the hills here, that would be okay.
Golf by hitting
But
260
if we start
Vector's
turning
final.
in, this is where these guys come down to like 4,000, 5,000 feet. And we don't want to be in the area
Roger, just let me know once you're
of
ready
that
to
area over
turn in.
those hills when the Southwest jets are coming into Burbank.
Okay.
One
So
minute
is it-
zero, traffic 11 o'clock
Okay.
and 2 miles.
So now I can dial
3,500.
Sorry.
All right, looking for the traffic, 1 Lima Sierra. Traffic in sight, 1 Lima Sierra.
Where is he?
He's right over there. You see him?
Yes.
Number 1 Lima Sierra, turn 20 degrees right.
We got that Cessna in sight, 1 Lima Sierra.
Roger, you can resume on navigation.
Zoom on nav, 1 Lima Sierra, thanks. So, yeah, that's the Cessna he was talking about.
Okay.
All right, at this point, we can turn to Fillmore when you're ready. So it's,
Yeah, 112.5.
Okay, so you hit nav.
Yeah, this is where it gets extremely interesting. I'm loving this. Okay.
Nav on the right.
Okay. So
That's the nav radio, yeah.
And then it's
then-
exactly like the comp. So
Now
now
notice it's already in standby, so you just
Okay.
have to swap it.
Hotel helicopter 337
Okay, now when it's
Alpha
there,
Charlie, let's get
The computer is
head
going
back
to listen to the
Burbank.
Morse code, and it's going to identify the frequency.
Helicopter 337.
So if it identifies it as FIM Fillmore, it'll be right there.
And,
Oh, so you didn't identify it yet, huh?
Not yet. Now
Oh, there
it's-
we go.
Okay, so now hit CDI right there,
Course deviation
Helicopter
indicator.
337 Alpha Charlie, about
and then go ahead and push the course knob.
Like to head back to Burbank.
That's telling you direct, and go ahead and hit nav on the autopilot.
Altimeter 2988, India's current.
And now you see VOR is in green,
Number
it's
7 Alpha Charlie,
active.
radar contact 8
So-
North Santa Monica. Maintain VFR at or above 3,000.
It's very simple, and what it'll happen is it'll turn towards the arrow.
Yeah.
It's actually going to turn back a little bit further.
To intercept it.
Yeah, and it is not just to intercept it, but
Helicopter
to intercept
7
the
Alpha
radio
Charlie,
that it was
across
on
the Van Nuys
when you
Airport at
hit
above 3,000
direct.
feet.
Got it.
Yeah.
So if I head direct again now, then it should get like instead of intercepting it, can I try it?
No.
I'm sorry, not direct. I mean.
Yeah, no, not yet. Here's why. It's because it's really only a
Number
couple.
25.
I know, yeah.
Contact,
Okay.
approach
Yeah, so you can just
128.65.
leave it, and it'll do it nice and gently.
Okay.
Yeah.
5,
Okay.
Now,
So, go ahead.
while we have that on there, if you go ahead and hit the
There's 1 Lima
PFD
Sierra
softy.
contact. Want me to approach 123.75.
We're going to be sticking with you just for a minute as we head north towards Fillmore, if that's okay, 1 Lima Sierra.
All right, just let me know when you're turning on course.
Wilco, 1 Lima Sierra. Okay, so now hit BRG1 and BRG2. That's bearing 1 and bearing 2.
Hit 1 or
Yeah,
2?
both of them.
at the same time?
No, just one and then,
approach,
yeah, then another one.
762 Juliet Bravo.
Okay, good. So what this does on bearing 1, it shows you nav 1, which is VOR1, which is what we're using.
3,500.
And it shows you the distance, and it shows you the identification. On number 2 is an ILS, but we're going to fix that in a second.
That's, which frequency is this? ILS nav2?
In a mile up, direction 3,300 feet pending.
Alright, looking for the traffic, only Miss Sierra. Okay, so we can put in, let's try Camarillo VOR.
Oh, VR2?
Yeah.
That'll be great, okay.
Yeah.
So let me do, now I'm gonna do nav and then push this in so I can target the nav2, right?
Yeah, but before you, do you know the Camarillo frequency?
No.
Thank you.
It's 115.8.
Okay, good. And notice that it's on standby.
Okay.
So go ahead and hit nav.
November 7 Alpha Charlie, turn left heading 340.
Yeah, it's on that side, yeah.
Over the top of the Van Nuys Airport.
And then push the knob in, and then swap it, and then just wait for it to ID itself.
Okay.
And 1 Lima Sierra, negative contact.
Not bad.
1 Lima Sierra, well, there was no traffic call for you, but now you do have traffic 12 o'clock and 3 miles maneuvering 4,100 indicated.
Okay, we're looking for that traffic now, 1 Lima Sierra.
Number 551 Sierra Golf, turn left heading 160.
Okay, so a little bumpy, no big deal.
Yeah.
We'll just let it fly. Now it's trying to get back onto the course.
Yeah.
Right? What that also shows you is the radial. So Camarillo is not active. Let's try Ventura on nav2.
Okay. It's 108.2.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do nav.
Yep.
And then 1082, and then
Swap.
enter.
Or you can swap it.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can hit enter swap, or you can just hit swap.
Got it.
Alright, so we'll wait for Ventura to identify, and then we'll head towards that. Alright, let's go ahead and switch our tanks, because we got our notification.
Yeah.
And then go ahead and hit the advisory button to clear it. And then hit it again. Okay, that's scheduler 1 check fuel. So
Number 7 Alpha Charlie.
Okay, and then over time this will come out. Now notice how we got our speed up. So now if you'd like, you can reduce the power down to 75.
Okay.
This 1 Sierra Golf, turn left heading 100 and join final practice approach approved. Maintain VFR, IFR separation not provided.
Ventura is not coming in yet.
00 for 551 Sierra Golf.
Sierra Golf,
So,
approach approved. Maintain VFR.
how about
IFR
San
separation not
Marcos?
provided.
Let's go ahead and put San Marcos in.
Approach approved, maintain VFR.
Well, I mean, that's like much further away, right?
Right, yeah.
Setting up, so
114.9.
Yeah, let's go ahead and see if we can get that
Sorry
on.
about that. If you need to, just proceed westbound. Let me know once you're ready.
okay, 5510 Sierra Golf, roger.
And then swap it.
And then by miracle, it's gonna get San Marcos, right?
Maybe. Alright, now let's go because we're close to Fillmore. What I want you to do is I want you to leave the course deviation indicator as is. Let's just go ahead and hit the heading button because we want to turn left anyway. So on the autopilot, just go ahead and hit heading. Yep. Good. Now don't turn that. You're fine because there's the heading bug, and there's heading is active, and you'll watch as it disappears, and you'll also
What disappears?
as the Fillmore disappears towards the right, you'll see the arrow indicates it's direct to. All right, and as we head out this way, you can see that.
Yeah, we're away from the course.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's 5 degrees right there's that two dots. That first one's 5, the next one's 10.
Okay.
Okay. So I don't know. We're not having much luck with the with the VORs yet.
Do you think our nav2 is bad?
I don't think so. Let's see.
Maybe I can dial Fillmore on nav2 and see if it's getting Fillmore.
You could do that.
Okay.
That's a good idea.
112.5.
I also listening to nav2 as well. So once you put it in, you'll hear the Morse code.
Okay.
I don't hear San Marcos.
Okay.
And for 311 Lima Sierra, we're heading west now, so if you want to switch to Magoo, we're ready.
Number 311 Lima Sierra, contact Magoo approach 123.75. Good day.
2375, good day, 1 Lima Sierra. Alright, I'll go ahead and switch it up here. Oops, no, that's the wrong one. 2375. And I'll swap that.
Bravo
Back
58
here.
Tango, French Hill.
Doesn't matter. Let's go to good approach. Cirrus 311 Lima Sierra 4500.
Above 7,000, clear out. Let's do the runway 8 approach, big stripe 142.
700 Alpha November, currently at 5,000, and we're going to self-position for the ILS to Oxnard and break off the auto marker.
Oh, okay, so it does work.
November, Magoo approach.
Now you can identify it.
Roger that, we'll report establisher, and prior to...
And if the computer does it for you, there's no need to actually identify it by listening to it. Only if it does not identify it.
Number 6, Romeo Golf traffic, 11:12 o'clock, 2 miles, 3,100, indicated maneuvering.
Okay, so
Number 9, Papa Juliet, squawk 4630.
okay, can I fly, like, what do you want us to do? Like, let's say if I disconnect the autopilot and I want to hand fly it. Do you want me to hand fly it to Ventura, then just track the GPS course?
Only if we can get Ventura.
Okay. Well, we can. I can
right
try
now,
intercept it here, right?
If you want, you can tell me what radial would get us back to Ventura or back to Fillmore.
Sure, I would love that. Okay.
Through Magoo Airspace, 9 Papa Juliet.
Number 9, Papa Juliet, A-firm, clear through, clear to transit, Delta Goose class, Goose class Delta.
Clear through Delta, 9 Papa Juliet, 1,500.
Magoo approach 311 Lima Sierra 4500.
Number 311 Lima Sierra, Magoo approach, Magoo altimeter 29901.
29901, 1 Lima Sierra.
Well, 040042 would get us back to Fillmore.
Yeah, and there should be a. See how the course knob comes up here? So if you
okay.
you can actually see more accurately.
Got it. Okay,
Yeah.
so if I were to do this and then push it in, so it's 035.
Yeah. Now I want you to also notice this. If I take that course knob out, what is this blue one back here?
That's always point. That the blue one, as if it's the green one pushed in, as if it's the green one with it's like the direct to.
Yeah. So what you're actually seeing, if you indicate the little symbol here, that's the solid single line. That's VOR1, and this double.
No, but the colors. I mean, this is cayenne and that's green, right? So
yes.
Okay.
But the two, it's basically the fatter arrow and the skinnier arrow.
okay.
So that you can see in the back, it's actually showing you what the bearing to the station.
Oh wait, okay. So this is VOR2 basically.
Exactly.
How do I target it with the course?
Well, then you'd have to hit CDI again. And now you see that it's the fat knob. It's the fat arrow now. Does that make sense?
But the other fat arrow is still there.
Right. So now push the course knob and it goes exactly identified. But you also see, I'm sorry, if I change this, you notice it's a VOR2.
Yeah.
So VOR2 is the fat arrow. Then you go back to GPS. Then you go back to the skinny arrow VOR1.
How can I get both at the same time?
You can't. Only thing is the overlay in the back. The background shows it in the background. Does that make sense?
What if there's an intersection I want to fly to and it's basically like two radials intersecting each other?
Right.
Then
So what you do is you basically fly to one intersection via the first CDI. So let's say that. Well, let's see if we can get VOR. See if we can get what is it? 1082
Which one?
as Ventura.
So Camarillo. How about I give you Camarillo?
Okay.
115.8. And now wait, Ventura is 108.2.
Yeah. So either one. Hopefully the one of them will come up.
Yeah.
If they don't come up, then we can always get San Marcos on the way into Santa Barbara.
Okay.
Okay, so now it's identifying it here. It just hasn't identified it there.
Where is it identified?
So you can see that it's pointing to Camarillo.
Oh, and there is CMA.
Yeah,
CMA.
there you go. Now Camarillo's VOR is on the field, like in the sun. It's like if you look forward just above your wing, it's just passing under your wing right now.
Vectors, please.
Okay.
All right, so that's how you would identify that intersection, by the radial that you have to get to. So let's say it's 140 is the intersection,
Okay.
and you're actually coming up on 140 now.
125.2, thanks.
And there's 140, and if that was your intersection 070140, you just crossed it.
So how can I get a direct course to the Camarillo VOR now?
Okay, so hit CDI. So now you're following Camarillo, and as VOR2 with the fat symbol and the fat arrow.
What if I push this in now?
Go for it. And it shows you it's direct.
Okay.
And now you're crossing that radial.
And then it's 3.6 miles to Camarillo, and we are flying away from Fillmore, and we were 14.6, now we're 14.7.
Right, and you see that in the background it actually shows you where Camarillo, or sorry, where Fillmore is. So the arrow is showing
That's
you
what I
direct.
get. Okay. Can we get the same thing?
500 southeastbound Sirius.
So this is not a radial, this is always pointing towards the
We're
VOR.
on a heading
The skinny cayenne color.
Right, that's correct.
Okay. And then is there a similar one for Camarillo? A similar one that's always pointing to where the VOR is, VOR2?
I don't know if I understand the question.
Well, this is always pointing to Fillmore VOR, or VOR1
Well, it is.
basically.
It actually is. You see the fat one here?
Yeah.
Yeah, so now watch what happens if you push the course knob. That's actually Camarillo.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the irony is, there's GPS.
Okay.
So there's GPS, there's VOR1, there's VOR2.
Okay.
So right now you have all three of them on.
Okay.
128.65.
128.65, good day.
Are we exactly on top of Oxnard Airport now?
No, that's Oxnard right to the left.
Oh, yeah.
One
Okay.
in the Sierra traffic, 12 o'clock, 3 miles, maneuvering 4,400 Skyhawk.
I think he's talking to us.
Yeah, we're looking for the traffic one Lima Sierra. All right, let's turn like 30 degrees. Oh, that might be him right
3 miles
there.
east of your position, westbound, 4,000 is a Cirrus.
Looking for traffic, 858.
We got the Cessna about 2 o'clock, 4,400, one Lima Sierra.
Should we climb a bit?
Traffic inside, 858.
Where is he?
You see him coming over the coastline right there?
Number 6 from McGough, turn left 10 degrees, pattern adjustment.
Left turn 10 degrees, 6 no call.
You see him yet? He's gonna come up on the wing tip any minute. So he's coming on like 2:30. He's gonna be about 3 any second.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah, okay. Should I tell them we're turning towards Santa Barbara?
No, you can just do it.
Okay, can I hand fly a bit?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just go ahead and hit the red button twice.
Okay.
That's it.
And the beauty is the airplane is already trimmed. Right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Nothing to do except turn the plane. And
Yeah.
that's
What are you
pretty
trying to
much
say?
it.
So I made some things that would help me. Like I know where sometimes I have a tendency like to overlook something. One of them is maybe like a sharp bank at slow speeds. So I made this sheet of things that I tend to forget. And I want to kind of like stick them here as I fly. Would that be okay?
We're going to break off the
I mean, you can try it.
Want to hand it